Good morning. I'm Ray. Welcome to Weights Lifted. Back day. Feeling pretty good. If you're new, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. And for everybody who already has, thank you for the support. I get a couple every day, and it goes a long way, man. Like the comments and the everything helps. But yeah, today's back day and feeling pretty good. I'm gonna start it off with pull-ups like usual. Pull-ups with 90 pounds, 245. So let's see how this goes. Fix this strap. I like using the straps with the pull-ups when I'm, working on my back muscles. I'm not working on my grip. This is one of the few things I use them for. All right, we'll see how this feels. Yeah, I definitely notice the difference from last week. Last week, I think I did more. I did 115, I think. But I can feel still feel the tendonitis, whatever. My right arm feels fine. My left arm feels a little funky. So it was 90 for 8. I'm just going to go to one plate. Keep it lighter. Like I said I was going to do this week. But I'll go to one plate and I'll just do more reps. I'll go to no plates if I have to. But try a different view. That felt better. Still difficult, but not feeling like not feeling any unwanted pain, you know. And sometimes, like I said, like for me, it depends on how I'm feeling. Like so like I just did 90 pounds for 8, right? But it didn't feel right, and I felt like I was really struggling. Not, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I just did that 45, so half the weight. I felt more in my lats doing the 45 than I did with the 90 pounds right before that. Now last week, 90 felt fine, felt great. I did more. I think I did 115 for some. So working out for me, making progress, it's not linear. It's not straight up. Come up, make some progress, come down a little bit, might level off for a while, then you make a little more. The point, that's why routine and maintaining this, the discipline every day is so important, because that's how you make the progress over time. You don't stop. You're always moving forward, you know? The other thing is, I'm definitely coming down with a cold. So that affects it too. All that stuff affects it. Even if you don't feel that shitty, like if you're coming down with a cold, your body's fighting something. There's energy going elsewhere. I don't know if you can hear it, but I feel it. It's like a chest cold coming on. Yeah. Another set at that weight, and then I'm probably going to drop the weight, just do body weight for a set or two, then we'll get into some rows. Yeah, I can feel it, like when I'm breathing, that congestion a little bit, just the tightness, and my throat hurts. But that's what happens when you have 3 little kids. It's a guarantee you get sick when the school year starts. So these, do some rows with the barbell, probably with the dumbbell too. You're gonna have a good back day, as good as it can be, considering the circumstances. That's it for the 45. All right, body weight. All right. We'll do another one maybe, but I'm gonna get set up for the rows too. See you there. All right, let's get into some rows. Nothing crazy. 185. Same thing. We're gonna see how it feels. I'm only gonna do probably a couple sets with this because I want to do some single arm rows too. But I want to make sure I have the time. Because, you know, doing all this before work, that's how tight time is for me in the morning is why I'm like, work out my work clothes. It's not for comfortability. That's because I usually, by the time I work out and get ready and then leave, it's like, you know, I'm to the minute. So yeah, not too bad. Let's do a couple more of those. Definitely still feel it though. Yeah, probably 2 more sets of that, and we'll do singles with I don't know what. Yeah, that's it. Just about working with what your body gives you. All right. You know what's funny? Just thinking about it, talking about working with what your body gives you. So, someone commented, which is fine. I'm not like, I don't get like, I don't know what you want to say, too wrapped up in it. But one person commented on the leg day thing, the last one, like, not one squat done or something, but look good for your age. What's funny to me about that is I get it. My squat depth can be lower. I am working on getting lower. We've been over this. But you acknowledge my age in the same comment. The reason my squat's not that low is because I'm a 35-year-old construction worker. I'm not a gymnast. Like, I'm not that flexible. I got herniated discs, tendonitis, torn something in my knee. I'm beat up, dude. So if I'm squatting at all, I think we're ahead of the game a little bit. I'm not some fitness influencer that all I have to do every day is work out and make sure I stay in shape. I got other shit to do. So if I'm doing any squats, we're ahead of the game. You know, we're doing good. That was my little rant. I just thought it was funny. Ooh, wake up the whole house. Shit. All right. I'm going to call it with those. Get set up for some singles. All right. Single arm. It's got 70 on the bar. You can't see me, but all right. Just got 70 on there. So, you know, it's going to go back and forth. Yeah, that little rant a minute ago got me thinking. When you're doing this, you know, whether it's just dieting or whether you're exercising, which you should be doing both, but even if you're just doing one or the other, but pretty much just trying to get in shape. When you're on this whole fitness thing, you know, trying to improve your health or appearance, compare yourself to yourself, you know. That's what I try to stay out of the, I mean, I fall short, obviously, but I try to stay out of like the negativity of it, because there's a lot of it, but I try to stay out of like the arguments or the, you should be doing this, you should be doing it like that. If you're doing anything to try to get in shape, then and you weren't yesterday, but you are today, you're getting better. You know, like a couple years ago, I was, for reference, I'm around 200 pounds right now. A couple years ago, I was 260 pounds, probably like 5 years ago, 260, like 40% body fat. I was round. you know, like didn't lift, didn't exercise, didn't think nothing about any of that. And you know, now I'm where I'm at now, which is way better. So always compare yourself to yourself, because you're going to have days where you do better than others. You're going to have days where you do worse than others. But as long as you don't stop, then you're always moving forward. Might not always be going up, but you're not going down. You know what I mean? So, like, when I first started, like, I couldn't squat at all. I couldn't deadlift at all. I could do a couple pull-ups. I was always naturally relatively strong, but certain stuff I just couldn't do. Just wasn't good at it. Didn't have the stability for it. Like, and now it's not the case. So, not perfect, but I'm far from where I was, and that's the point. One more of each, or you know, whatever. We'll move on to bands. Maybe more, I don't know. Maybe I'll superset too, back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. It's the awkward silence between sets. That probably gets edited out on most people's videos, but I don't know how to do that yet. So, and I try to keep these videos as simple as possible for now, so that I keep doing them. You know? I know I should get better with the editing stuff. All right. Let's get it. I'm calling it there. It's rough on my shoulder. Or my, you know, all this. I'm going to get set up for the bands. All right. I'm going to finish with some banded rows. I might drop it down a little bit, depending on how it feels. These won't be like hard or like hurt or anything, but sometimes if you go too heavy with them, for me, like if I go too heavy with them, I have trouble like hitting the muscle I'm aiming for, you know? So I don't always worry too much about, but sometimes I do. Because if you're doing the movement, you're using the muscle, but You guys will get what I mean. Nah, that feels pretty good. So we're just gonna keep doing those. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna do, I don't know, keep doing those till I feel fatigued and pumped, and then we'll call it. We'll call it a good day, a good back day. Yep, just a short rest. Might only need one more of those. Going slow and controlled like that for like whatever I'm doing. I'm kind of going by feeling, but I know I'm up around that 15 to 20 rep range. How I think of it is like my pull-ups and my barbell rows are like my main, what I would call like compound, like builder exercises. And then everything else after that is more focused on really hitting the specific muscle and working blood into the muscle and getting a pump and all that kind of stuff. That's how I think of it in my head. I don't know if that makes any sense, but most of my workouts are structured like that, like heavier compound stuff and then ending with more isolated stuff. If you haven't noticed that, like every workout starts with a heavy compound movement of some kind and ends with some burnout isolated stuff, so you feel really good when you're done. You know. That's it. Time to pose. All right. Let's see how we did. Can't really see because of the shadows. But all right. It's funny cause I'm always guessing when I'm doing the back because I can't see it, but feels good. Um, Overall, short, sweet, simple. You know, tomorrow's gonna be legs, so that'll be a good day, and yeah, good back workout. You know, if you've made it this far and you're new, please hit that thumbs up and a subscribe, and you know, to all the people who've been watching, thank you. Means a lot. You know, let's have a good day. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.